something soon.
Mid. Helena has recovered.
Excellent. Another job well done.
And just one remaining.
Right. Right.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop. But those things, which is why you need a prism for the dragon's breath. I thought a triple thick laid helm and the pannies.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek.
Tomes. I've got all the detail. Can you take this to him? See what he makes.
Right away.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
It hasn't been.
Thanks to Sid, the man who...
Hippocrates, do you have the moment?
For you, Clive, always.
Well, actually, it's for Mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
Shielding for a mithril engine.
She has some specific need remain, as you can imagine. I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search.
Perhaps.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake, and yet.
We have, but Bardolph must have... I see.
Early Gregorian before the
So if we could recreate...
it might be applied to some. I shall speak for you the knowledge.
Thank you. And since you...
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company, too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hands, Clive. So, Clive, who will accompany you on...
All right. So, what are we fetching?
I have taken the liberty of preparing...
Garlic. Are you sure this is the right... Looks like the ingredients...
Though these items may seem so much so in now.
Well, I was hoping to be able to make a trip over...
All right.
See you later, Clive.
Good luck with your research. Now, where's Talia?
There's talk that the glass gate has finally split.
Keep them pilchards nice and chilled.
Need to stock up
I
on
won't have
these.
use.
There you are, Talia.
Ah, and there you are. We shouldn't have any problems finding what we need in a place. But if time is of the essence, perhaps we should split up. Take a few items.
All right.
Let's see now. Why don't you take the garlic and the pepio nuts? Meet me by the gate when you've got them.
What do you want? Go on. Take it.
How the hell is anyone supposed to afford that price?
Any friend of the innkeeper is a friend of mine. I hope it's to your liking.
That should do it. Hopefully Ty is finished too.
Well, did you find everything?
I did. Here.
Garlic and pepio nuts. We should get this back to Tomes then. But we're not in too much. Do you know, I think this is the very first... In all the years since you and that scowl of yours first appeared, you haven't invited me out once.
Well, it seemed long overdue. And you...
I was hoping to restock my supplies of herbs and liniment, yes. No luck, though. My usual supplier's not here, and I refused...
I'll ask Karen when we get back. What is it?
Oh, I came here with Sid once, shopping for supplies. And just like today, I came away empty-handed. Has it really been 5 years? I remember it as... Hold on. Does that mean it's been 5 years since we met? Feels a lot longer.
It does. Thank you, Tyre.
For what?
For everything.
Do you think I'd stick around? But in the spirit of... You're appreciated too. Well, I think I ought to get these ingredients. I'll meet you back at the hideaway.
All right.
I heard you
I wonder how Hippocrates is getting on with the moon dew.
Oh, I'm never drinking.
How's work on the shielding progressing up?
Well, then I was just and now
You can count.
What about the shielding? It's
work.
Apparently.
Thank you.
Right then. Jill.
Of course.
Oh, and it was good to talk. We should do it again sometime.
It appears our work here is almost at an end. A shame. I was enjoying playing the man when both the shielding and the moon dew are ready. Followed, perhaps.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Hippocrates. Well, I better go and give Mid the good news then.
daughter's started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid. But you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Hippocrates knew he's supervising the...
Brilliant. I knew you...
Don't thank me.
Right then, to the Black Hammer.
You know, when I got into the smithing, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal
Displacement stacks.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck.
On my way.
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is gonna require some precision.
It's finished. It's
Thank fuck for that.
Thank you, Clive. That's one down and just 3.
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines and will be needing...
You don't mean...
Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build...
Good luck to them. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work come...
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown, searching for a land untouched by the Blight. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap... That's what she was meant to be. You see, but now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want her to be that. I want people to sail aboard her in a world where we're not just trying to survive.
I'm working on that, and I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
All right. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, sod our plans. I'm trusting in you.
Are you sure about that?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too, now that you're little...
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up for.
All right. I'll let Otto...
Aye, aye, Captain.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
All right, Clive. We'd finished sending half the idol. No excuses now, though.
Not quite. She said there was one final...
She said that?
She...
Clive, were you born yesterday or something? There is... She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid. I might still be able to...
Is that the thing Tones helped?
Obolus, have you seen...
Yep. You in a hurry and all, are you? Oh, I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't. But anyway, I was on got a letter. Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to...
Thank you, Obolus.
Don't mention.
What tidings, Uncle? trouble in Canva, well, I'll need someone to keep...
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work?
Well, nothing but next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you...
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Gotta admit, the dirty work, just like when we built this place. Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with wouldn't do to keep Lord Ross
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind the place? What?
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining. She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us.
I hope she's telling the truth at least. Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. But if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Kuka is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. Not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies. It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The blight marches on. And soon, there'll be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you, but we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Good.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go? With them? Oh, thanks, Nan!
Stop that! You'll break me bones, you great galoot! There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goot.
Okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad.
Get off! Me poor fingers!
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav?
Already on my way, Captain.
Be careful.
Aren't I always?
Do you see that, Sid? Your protégé's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
How are you feeling?
Better. Thanks to Taya.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Torgal helped too. The new boy.
This used to be a trade route for merchants crossing the Scars, till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass, and all official traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
Indeed. I doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today.
So what do you think?
How nice. They have a hideaway of their own.
We've done the Republic a service. I see the Dhalmekians lag behind Rosaria when it comes to bridge building.
The fallen ruin should hold, at least. The path continues on the other side. Nice try. So this is Zemeckis.
The land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined. I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Long, long ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here, at these falls. Or so the legend goes. If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
That the gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him 2 curses.
Dominance and bearers. To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominant and their Eikons were deemed a curse. Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
Just look at this place. It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
We're not far from Waloed. The road will be busier up ahead.
And we'll have to keep our wits about us. Clive? Something wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing.
I see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier,
I have. Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sanbreque.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age.
Father, please.
Or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it, and I can think of none better suited to the task. There is other news, Dion. Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in storm. And then Valisthea. All shall bow before their Emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god. The Emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Greeker, made flesh. Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sanbreque.
Father. I find you much changed. Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only. Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths regarding the nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
You would trust the words of this traitress? She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sanbreque, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your Emperor in the wars to come.
The canker! Silence! Insolent wretch! You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Sire, forgive me.
This audience is over. Come, your Radiance. The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring. I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
I have suffered worse.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
The Boklab markets are to the north.
We just need to hug the coast.
Infiltrating the Dominion won't be easy with the Imperials on high alert.
No. His Radiance has lost one capital already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to Twinside. His troops are well-trained and increasingly battle-hardened. But it's not as if we can wait for the siege to end. Refugees.
And they're all making for the crystalline Dominion.
Because they don't know how to live without the crystal's blessing.
There are no crystals here.
This is where we're supposed to meet Goots, isn't it?
That's right. He said he'd wait for us here after replenishing his supplies. I dare say he'll have finished by now.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
Peaches and pears. Plates and
Wonders from across the water. Come one, come all. Feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in...
How much? For a measly crust of bread?
You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. But you're more than welcome to look.
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the crystalline Dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
It looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
And they're checking everyone.
Can't you make an
Not for the likes of you.
We won't get through without that pass. Let's go and find Good, shall we? He must be around here somewhere.
Peaches! They're sweet as nectar! Taste my peaches! They're sweet as nectar!
I'll take the large one.
Ah, Good. There you are.
Clive, I'm so sorry. Don't tell Nan, will you?
Slow down, Good. Just tell us what happened.
It's betrayed us, Pass. It's gone. We cannot ride the caravan without it. We won't even be able to get through the...
Do you...
It was in me ear.
It wouldn't surprise...
So,
No!
Where do we find...
She's the owner of the Crimson Caravan.
No time like the present.
You two go... I'm gonna...
All right.
Let's keep an eye out for this red chocobo, then.
And the other on our purses.
It's next to the checkpoint.
Out of my sight, wretch!
Bloody Crimson Caravan, scooping up all the best customers. Leave some.
Looking to hire a coach? It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or leave it.
Oh, we're not here for that.
Then I bid you good day.
Oh, wait! Don't go, El! He's me mate.
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Boklad? I gather Lady Karen didn't send you. So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
It's me trader's pass. It got stolen. By little Ben.
Of all the... You're the size of a marble. Honestly. Ugh.
Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little bairn could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then, we can be on our way.
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either. Not that anyone would take you for traders, but I suppose that's why you came to me, correct? Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain. Ever since the Fist marched on the Dominion, the Republic has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential if one wishes to cross the border at all. And with demand outstripping supply...
So the
passes are in...
Which means?
That someone is doctoring the stolen passes. The same someone who is encouraging the children to steal them. And the same someone who has Goots' pass, no doubt. Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest merchants, which is why we've decided to take a stand. Will you stand with us? You want to get your pass back, and we want to ensure that catch whoever's behind it all, and two birds shall be slain with a single stone.
Is there any other way of getting to the Crystalline Dominion, Goot?
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. It's that... But the guards will definitely spot you if you try and do that, like...
So either we find the people who took the pass, or give up all hope of entering the Dominion.
All right. We'll help.
Thank you kindly. But I don't know your name. Eloise.
Clive.
A pleasure doing business with you. The proprietor of the furniture makers by the coach stop. I suggest that you speak with...
The furniture makers.
Out of my sight, wretch!
Jug of snake spit for the road. The caravan stops next to the checkpoint. Show them your trader's part.
Are you the furniture maker?
Looking for something.
She told me.
For what? Harder to watch. Not that they'd be.
Their eyes must have...
The fishmonger.
Thank you.
Come, taste my peaches! They're sweet as nectar!
You should come with me to the Dominion. Life will be...
Can I interest you?
She's asked...
Is that for one? Street orphan? A few, but... They're all...
A shame.
Whoever...
It's so...
You should...
It's worth...
All right, then. Questioning children. How hard can that be?
Remember when half the people coming through here were traders?
Excuse me. Cons. I was just wondering if...
Anything you grown-ups ever ask us to do is shut up and go away. So guess what I'm about to tell you?
Sorry.
Do you have a moment?
What do you want?
What I want is to know who's asking children.
I don't know. Nobody's asked me. What's picking pockets?
No, you get in trouble. So if they come calling...
What do you want?
It's all right. We're not... We've heard that we need to know...
I don't know. He said he got a job. Doing something dangerous.
Sounds...
We need to find...
Do you know... He's usually... Thank you.
Peaches and pears, beets and beans.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
She must have meant the refugee camp.
Let's hope he's still near... Bye.
Daddy! That big fat donkey he wouldn't have noticed if we'd robbed his boots off.
Yeah. Wish we hadn't handed over the pasta. Could use one of those things to get out of this dump.
Chance would be a fine thing. The moment they found out, they'd string us up by our gut.
Would they now? Perhaps you'd like to introduce...
Shit! We're in trouble now.
What do we do?
You two get caught if you want. I'm off.
Hunter, where are you going?
So that was Hunter, eh? Jill, you watch these two. I'm going.
All right.
He can't have gone far. I need to find him before his employers do. Did you see a boy run past?
There was a boy ran back there.
Thank you.
Oh, shit.
It's all right, Hunter. I'm not going to hurt you. I just want to ask you some...
Fine.
I'm looking for the people who are making you steal for them. Who are they?
Called themselves the Carstones. They said they'd give me good gill if I did what they told me. I knew they were bad, but bread doesn't come for free. Didn't come at all half the time. Before I started buzzing, if I didn't do it, they'd just pick on someone else. Someone they could...
Hansa.
You found him then?
Jill.
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goots and I to look for you.
I haven't got your pass anymore, if that's what you're after. I gave it to the Carstones. Whatever you do to me, I can't get it back. Not that I go against them anyway. If it weren't for their gill, me and my mates would have starved.
Cowards. You will not force another child to do your bidding.
Wait, we're not...
Don't hurt him!
You're making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we are. That brooch. Where did you get it?
Master Theo.
Goots. What are you doing with these people? Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
Your sister? Eloise didn't tell us she had a brother.
And why would she? I'm just her back and a blade. Theodore, at your service.
Theodore?
What vultures who have made Boklad their hunting ground? They prey on the desperate, stealing from those with gil and bullying those with... I'd been looking into their activities in hope of sparing the ref... But it seems they've already stooped even lower than I'd feared. Hansa's a good lad. Don't blame him. If he and his friends hadn't agreed to work for the stones, some other poor souls would have. Clive, was it? And my sisters asked you to help put an end to the pickpocketing. Then we all want the same thing.
Oh?
So, what else? We find that you get your traders passed back, and I make Boklad a safe placing.
All right then.
All right then. Hansa, where are they camped? Don't worry.
Couldn't if I wanted to. They always come to town to collect the passes. Meet us outside the gate. I tried following them once, but they spotted me halfway down the trail. Said they'd string me up.
We'll try it this time. Which way?
Back down the road towards Leighton's Cleft.
To Leighton's Cleft, then.
Leighton's Cleft is to the south, past the camp.
No, you better not have scared any of my birds.
That's that, then.
Daddy!
There are no crystals here. That's the one who's been sticking his nose in our business.
You should have minded your own.
but at least we know we're on the right track.